April 5, 2021. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was back in court for his corruption trial on Monday as the country's political parties were set to weigh in on whether he should form the next government or step down to focus on his legal woes. He is Israel's longest-serving prime minister and has clung to power through 4 hard-fought elections in less than 2 years, even as he has faced allegations of bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. Israel's political parties, meanwhile, began meeting with President Reuven Rivlin to recommend which candidate should be tasked with forming the next government. Rivlin was quoted by Israeli media saying he did not see how any ruling coalition could be formed and expressing concern Israel would go into a 5th round of elections. Flash floods unleashed by torrential rains killed 70 people and still counting on the Indonesian island of Flores on Sunday. The affected area stretches from Flores Island in eastern Indonesia to East Timor. Indonesia's weather agency said a tropical cyclone was approaching the Savu Straits between the southern part of Nusa Tenggara province and eastern Timor's north coast, warning that it could bring yet more rain, waves, and winds.
Agar penanganan bencana dapat dilaksanakan dengan cepat dan baik, seperti bantuan pelayanan kesehatan, ketersediaan logistik, dan kebutuhan dasar bagi para pengungsi, serta juga perbaikan infrastruktur.
President Alberto Fernandez of Argentina tested positive for COVID-19 on Saturday and was experiencing mild symptoms despite having been vaccinated earlier this year. In a series of tweets sent early Saturday, Mr. Fernandez said a light headache and a temperature of 99.1 degrees had prompted him to take a quick antigen test. Its positive finding was confirmed later Saturday by a more rigorous PCR test. The United States Capitol Police Union is urging Congress to ramp up security around the Capitol days after an officer was killed outside the building. Capitol Police Officer William Billy Evans, an 18-year veteran, died of his injuries after a suspect rammed their car into the north barricade of the Capitol's complex Friday afternoon before attacking officers with a knife. The suspect was shot and killed on the scene as police still investigate the motive of the attack.
It is, incredibly sad and just surreal, to know that Billy died, serving our country, doing something that he loved so much.
The United States has administered more than 165 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines in the country as of Sunday morning. It has also distributed nearly 208 million, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said this past Sunday. The CDC tally includes 2-dose vaccines from Moderna and Pfizer and BioNTech, as well as Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccine. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and state lawmakers are nearing a budget agreement that would increase corporate and income taxes by $4.3 billion a year and would make top earners in New York City pay the highest combined local tax rate in the country. Final drafts of the budget bill are expected to be completed and voted on early this week, officials said. City Comptroller Tom DiNapoli said last week that if a state budget isn't adopted by today, about 39,000 state workers may have a delay in receiving their paychecks due this week.